My experience with Flower Funeral Home was a very good one at that. My mom and stepdad were here, laid out here. Mark and Anthony Flower were very considerate and understanding of what me and my family were going through. And regarding my mom, Mom had passed away with Alzheimer's, and so we decided, my sister and I, that we would keep the casket closed. But after talking with Mark, Mark said that he would take care of everything, and quite honestly, it came out great. My sister was happy, my family was happy. We left the casket open, and we were happy with everything, the way everything was handled. We didn't have to worry about a thing. Mark and Anthony both took care of everything from the paperwork, taking care of all that and leaving us nothing to worry about, but just the family and I showing up, and that was it. Everything was taken care of. The facility, everything as far as the church, getting the paperwork involved, Mark and Anthony getting the death certificates and all that was something we didn't even have to worry about. It was all taken care of, which we were very happy about. The location where it was also was a plus, because I myself live in Yonkers at the time, and my parents, both my mom and stepdad, both lived in Yonkers, and so all the arrangements were very local and worthwhile, and again, it was all made easy by Flower Funeral, nothing to worry about. Afterwards, the aftercare, regarding the aftercare, again, we were advised to come back if we had any problems. Following up after the funeral, I had to come back at a later time to pick up some certificates, death certificates, and I was advised to get a certain amount because we might need them for other business related items and things like that. So it was all taken care of, and something I didn't have to worry about. Also, regarding my stepdad, he already had a gravesite, but with Anthony's help, we had to have it, get the paperwork and find out from the cemetery about having the gravesite dug up, and that again was an involvement that I didn't want to be bothered with at the time, but Anthony took care of that for me. The same thing with my mom. When my mom passed on, it was the same gravesite, same cemetery, and again, it was a pleasure to have someone look out for me and my family and have everything taken care of. So, why I choose Flower Funeral again is because it's a local funeral home, but we also attend a local church, and I've known people myself, friends of mine, who have used their facilities and were very happy about it. And I did know some of the family members myself, and so it was easy to decide where to go. If I was to consider recommending Flower Funeral to someone, I would say for the very reason that was for myself to make that decision, because everything was worry-free. And it's the one thing that you don't want to be worried about, either the gravesite, the church, the funeral, the arrangements. Everything was done, everything was taken care of. And at a time when you're grieving and the family is grieving, and both my sister and I, it was hard for us to going through making all the arrangements, but once I spoke with Flower Funeral, everything was taken care of. He made it quite easy and worry-free, and I would recommend anyone who was going through the same thing as I did.